What's up, everybody? Welcome to a new series. This is a game called The Infected. This is basically a open world survival type game where you have you can build things. You can see I've already got here quite a few things built. I decided just to go ahead and continue on with my game save that I had started on, just kind of checking things out and kind of getting a feel for the game. And I decided that since a lot of this stuff is pretty repetitive to build these things and pretty time consuming, actually, I probably already got, I don't know, at least 2 or 3 hours in on this game save. I decided just to go ahead and run with it instead of watching y'all build all this stuff. So this is The Infected, and if I pull up the map, you can see where we're basically at. This is pretty much where they started us off at. And let's see, I don't know if there's a way to, is there a way to zoom in? No, I guess not. So this is the map. It looks like there's you know, kind of maybe 1 or 2 major rivers that flow through the middle of this map, and haven't checked that out yet. In fact, I really haven't ventured too far away from my base camp. But as you can see here on the map, there's the little axes or pickaxes or whatever those things are as the ore extraction sites. And from watching some other players play this game, I know that in certain locations, whenever you bust up some of the rocks, it gives you different minerals like aluminum, copper, cobalt, and who knows what all else. Hopefully some iron or something like that, so we can make some other items that are in the deal. But and you know, one of the major gripes, well, not major I guess, but one of the things I don't like about this game is the day-night cycles are pretty quick, and I don't know if there's any way to change that or not. I guess there's not. Yeah, see, all we have here is audio, video, camera settings, and then controls, but anyway. So yeah, there's no real way to change that. So we're just going to deal with it. But anyway, you know, I built us a campfire, and there's some things you can do with it, and we'll get into that a little bit later. You can probably hear some animals. I think that you just heard like maybe a sheep or something in the background. But there are animals roaming around. There's big wild boars with gigantic tusks. Look pretty menacing, but actually if you just leave them alone, they won't mess with you. There's a pond right over this way. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of dark, but there's a pond right here. I can get water and fish out of there. And one of the things with the water is if I hit the F key on my keyboard, it pulls up basically my location, or my direction I'm going with this gigantic compass over here. It tells me what day it is and what time and what you know, cycle of the year it is. May, it's in spring now. But over here on my right, bottom right, it gives all my vitals. You know, I got my health, stamina, thirst, and all that. But so one of the things is you have to take the water out of the pond and put it in this pot over the fire, which purifies the water. So if I hit E, it pulls up all the campfire stuff we can do. And so right here in the middle, you can see that's where we add the firewood or some wood chips or sticks even, and just keep the fire going. And then these little white circles on the edges is where we can place meat to cook. And then of course the pot over there, I've already mentioned that. And so right now you see we've got 0 dirty water to be cleaned or purified, and we've got 0 water in our canteen over here. I'm doing okay on thirst, so I'm not going to worry too much about water right at the moment. And then here's our items that we have in our backpack right now. We've got a lighter, some bandages, some animal fat. Not really sure exactly what I can do with that just yet. And then there's plant fiber, which we can make things with that. But it's been pretty fun so far. I've you know, like I said, I was watching some other folks on YouTube playing this, and just really kind of enjoying the gameplay, so I thought I'd check it out. And the game's not that expensive. You can get it on Steam right now for, I believe, $13.99 is the price. So I went ahead and bought it and thought I'd start a series on this. But for right now, I'm going to hop up in here in my cabin and let's sleep, and then we'll be right back. We'll have some daylight to work with, and we can check the place out. Alright, so it's morning. We got some daylight. The fire is still going. So as you can see, I've built a few things. Obviously the campfire, but one thing you have to do, or is recommended to do, is to put this shelter over it, because when it rains, which it does almost every day, we must be on a tropical location, but when it rains, it puts the fire out and you can't restart it, so you're kind of in trouble if you let that fire go out. Or not in trouble, I guess, but if it, if you need it and you don't have it, then... So we still got about halfway, so we're doing good on that. But as you can see, as we slept overnight, basically your vitals, your energy goes up, but everything else goes down. So we need some water. So let me show you how that works real quick. And this is kind of boring and tedious. I hate kind of doing this part, but I guess that's it's part of it. So whenever I hit I on the keyboard, it pulls up all this stuff, and I'll show you all this up here in the top later. But right now we're just gonna grab our canteen and add some water, and then we run back over to the fire and throw it on the pot, let it purify. And there we go. So I've collected around the map, just around my little location here, I found some corn plants and some cucumber plants. And as you can see, there's a little timer there, countdown, that says it spoils in. This one's 47 minutes. There's an hour. Yeah, so some of this stuff I'm gonna go ahead and eat because it's gonna spoil if I forget about it. Alright, so as we're eating this stuff, the thirst actually goes down, so I guess it's absorbing some of the moisture in your body or something. So we've got clean water now. You see it says clean. So if I move my canteen back over here, now when I hover over it, you see it's got clean water, 60 out of 60. So I'm going to drink that, gets my thirst up, and now we're doing good. Alright, so let's look at some of the other stuff that I've done here. I built this little workbench, and what this does, let me show you how this works. In fact, I'll just basically demonstrate how you build that even. I'm just gonna, let's see, I don't want to go too far, but I don't want to take out too many of my trees. Let's go with this right here. So one of the things that you do is when you hit I, you've got this little instructional, I guess, blueprint kind of thing. And one of the things over here is this Itempedia. When you click on that, it shows you what you can craft with different items. So if I wanted to do a I don't know what is, I guess I'm not sure what this is, the upgrade tool, looks like a hammer to me, but you need one stick and one iron ingot. I don't have any iron ingots right now, so I can't build that. But the stone hammer basically is the well, actually it's not that one, it's the stone axe. The stone axe is the first one that I built, because this is what you use to chop down trees. So one stick, one small stone. The small stones you can find around the map, but so I've already got one of those built, so I'm just going to close that for right now and hit number 1 on my keyboard, and it pulls up this little stone axe, and then we can use the mouse to chop down this tree. Takes about 4 whacks, and then it magically gets larger and dead like dry wood. Alright, so I got my bundle of logs, and I'm going to go back over here to the workbench, and I'm going to put a couple of them here in this rack, so I'll have them for later. And then this one I'm going to put on the workbench, and you can see what it does. So it sort of magically saws itself into these planks. I think we got, what, 3 planks out of that? Alright, just 2. And I can't put them back on there. That's okay, though. let's see. Oh, and obviously my little cabin. So a lot of this is just the wood logs, like you just saw me put in the rack right here, and one on the table there. Well, a lot of these walls take like 2 or 3 of those. I think 3, and then like 4 planks. So you need to like basically chop down 2 trees. You've got 1 wall. Same with the platforms and these stairs and stuff. It's all basically the same. But I built these little stairs in case I wanted to get up here and do something. And then obviously these little racks, you know, you can build those. You've got different things. I got some logs over here in case I need some wood really quickly. You know, and then I got a firewood rack so I can keep my fire going. And then I built this little storage box. And what's in here is a bunch of stuff I've collected already. Some animal hides, some bird feathers, some seeds from when I found things around the map. Watermelons, cucumbers, corn, and then some regular like little melons. I found some of those. Animal bone. I've killed 1 sheep so far. And then got some skin and some bones, some bark chips, some copper ore. So where I'm at right here on the map is copper. So whenever I bust open some of these rocks, I find copper. And I got a few other things, some clay and some small stones and stuff, but that's pretty much it. So you can build these little storage boxes, and then you can put spare items and stuff in there, because your backpack only holds so much. So you've got this little room to work with, these little squares and stuff. That's the only room you have. So once you've filled it up, you can't put anything else in there. One other thing that's pretty neat is this little crafting table thing. So let's say if I wanted to build something, then I could let's just take one of these plant fibers and put it on the table, and I don't know if it's even gonna let me. Yeah, let me put a plank on there. Or there we go. So you put stuff on this table, and then whenever you get items that meet some sort of a crafting recipe, I guess what they're calling it, then it says craft. And it'll let you build things. But I'm just going to get out of that for now, and that's fine. We'll just leave that there. Okay. Where did it drop my plant fiber? Oh well, doesn't matter. We got tons of stuff. Every time you chop down a tree, you get plant fiber. Alright, so one of the things that I haven't mentioned yet on this map, or this game, is it's called the Infected for a reason. And somewhere on the map, and I'm hoping they're not too close by, we're not really sure about the story on these things, but basically vampires / zombies, which sounds horrible. And also, being that they're vampires, I'm hoping that they only come out at night. But I'm not really counting on that. But oh my goodness, there's a bear. So there are bears. There are wolves. Get on, bear. Get out of here. Don't want none of that. Yeah, so we got to be careful. Now, like I said, the wild boars, they're pretty much harmless unless you attack them. Then they come at you with a vengeance, or so I hear. They will come around. There's one giant one that comes around here once in a while, and I'll just let him be. I'm surprised he's not here already. But that's the first time I've seen that bear. Yeah, he needs to move on somewhere. I don't want to mess with him right now. Because the only weapons that I have at the moment is this stone axe for chopping down trees and stuff. I've got this spear with a bone, tip on it or whatever. Let's see, what else have I got? Oh, I got the pickaxe, yeah. The stone pickaxe oh, here comes that bear again. Yeah, hope he moves on somewhere. He should wander on down through here and leave the area, I hope. Yeah. Yikes. Well, anyway, the stone pickaxe is, let's see, you see right there where my white dot is, that stone, and there's another one to the right there, there's one further back there. All these little, well, not little, these pretty good sized stones are scattered around the map. And with this pickaxe, you go up there and you hit them about 5 or 6 times. What was that? Oh my gosh, he's trying to attack my place. Look here, get on, bear. Get on, bear. Get. Alright, I'm going to take him out. Oh boy, that wasn't good. Get on, bear. Ooh, if he puts it back up there, I can grab it. Try and do this. There we go. Alright, got him. Okay. Whew. You know, I didn't think he was going to come up here and mess with me, but golly. Okay, so these things are dangerous. Alright, so we got bear meat and all kind of stuff out of that. Some animal fat. And I don't know if I've got room to store the stuff, though, is the problem. Let's see what we can do here. Alright, so we got animal hide. We can put that there. We got bone we can put there. Okay, so it's letting us basically... Alright, there we go. Just gonna throw that over there too. Alright, so I'm gonna have to pretty quickly probably build up some more storage because we're about to fill that up. But I need to use these stones, though, is the thing. So what I want to do is, well, actually 2 things. I believe that one of the things you have to do is, if we pull up this and go to our placeables and then let's see, what is it? Others, I think? Yeah, here it is. Okay, so others. So the stone forge. In order to craft things, you have to take the ingots that you find and put them in this forge to make things. And so, as you can see, it's red. It's not letting me place it there. But if I, let's see, move back over here. Yeah, see, it lets you put it on the wooden platform. So I have to build a wooden platform first. And I thought just down here on the end would be a good spot. So let's do that. Let's open this back up and go to our... We need a wooden foundation. Let's put it right there on the end of our little building. And it'll show you what you need. So we need 4 logs and 6 planks. So I'm going to go ahead and get these planks started because those take a minute. And you don't get much out of it either. And that's my reserve over here, so I really don't want to mess with those right now. I just heard that pig. There he is over there. See, it's a big joker, but he'll leave us alone. So let's get us some more wood. So get our stone axe, and then we got to put your little mouse thing on the tree, and you just go to whacking. And as you can see in the bottom right corner, every time I hit this tree, it takes just a little bit of life out of this stone axe, and then eventually it's going to get used up, and I got to make a new one, which is pretty cool. I like it. Makes it a bit more realistic. Alright, so there's 3. We need... I'm just tell you what, I'm just going to grab one from over here because no sense in chopping down another tree just to do one over here. Alright, so we got all 4 of those. Alright, one thing I've been curious about is these big trees. Can I chop the big tree down? Let's find out. I don't know if we can. There's 4, 5, 6. Ah! Oh, look at that. Golly. Okay. We can get a bunch of those things. I think we only pick up 4 at a time. Yeah, or 3 at a time, so there's 3. Alright, well that's good to know. I didn't know you could chop down those big trees. I thought those might have been just decoration or something. Let's put those there. I'll run back over here and grab these other ones. Gosh, okay, so that was 3. Let's see, so that's 6, 7, 8. So we got 8 big logs out of this thing. That's good to know. Let's get our campfire. Make sure it's still going. I have to keep this thing going. I don't want to see. Look there, it's already. Wait a minute. I thought I. Oh yeah, here it is. Gotta go to the backpack. And then some of these bark chips, you can throw those in there too. Oh yeah, there goes a wolf. All right, so let's get a few more of those. Add those to the fire. And sure, why not? Okay. Alright, let's see. How are we doing? Thirst is getting low, so let me check on that. That was a little bit. Now we got some meat here from the bear. So let's go ahead and throw that on the fire. Oops, gotta use the campfire first. Alright, so there's 1 and 2. And you can see the little circular thing going around there. It shows you when the meat's gonna be cooked. I'm gonna go ahead and eat this corn too while I'm just kind of waiting on the meat. Have some meat and corn. Alright, so I'm going to have to go get me some more water too, but the meat's almost done, so once it finishes and we'll eat that, then we'll get some water. Oh, here comes the rain. I can hear the rain. Alright, so we got some protein, but now we need some water. Too bad we can't catch the rainwater. And again, you can see the little countdown timer thing going around the water bucket. Shows you when the water is going to be purified. Yeah, and the other thing I don't like about this game so far, I guess one of my only, one of the few gripes so far is that it rains every single day. I wish they would make it to where it wasn't quite so, often that it rains. Okay, we're doing alright. Now, one other thing I did realize, what is running at me? Oh my goodness. Get on, wolf. Golly. He just attacked me out of nowhere. Jeez, this game is, I tell you. So, what I was going to say before the freaking wolf came at me was I was just tooling around here at the camp, and I believe I was kind of running this location. I don't know what I was doing. Either I was coming out of the cabin or messing with the storage bin or something, but this cute little fox came up here and started making this little neat little noise, little kind of thing. And all of a sudden, he starts attacking me. Alright, so we gotta heal up. So the way you do that is you click this little player icon up here. Oh my gosh, and it shows you where all you need bandages. So I'm gonna have to bandage myself up here. So let's get my arm going and my legs. I'm gonna need some more bandages pretty quickly too. Jeez. Alright. I guess I'm gonna have to be more aware of my surroundings or something. And I'm really hoping, let me see, I'm just gonna go ahead and hop on up in here. It's raining anyway. There's wild animals on the loose. Let's just fix that right now. Alright, so let's put that away. I don't think I need that. One thing I wanted to look at, I'm not sure if it's going to let me do it in here. Okay, I can take a look. So I wanted to see, is there a way to build fences? Oh, there's a wooden fence. Okay. Pillar. So you can build a big old cabin if you want to. I mean, you've got the wood foundations is what you started with. That's the floor. Then you got ramps, walls with a door, walls with a window, and just a plain old ceiling. And then you've got these slanted roofs, flat roof in the corner. So you can build some pretty fancy stuff. There's the stairs that I built over here on this side. And then some, basically just some straight stairs. You got a wooden door, which we've already done that. You've got these railings. I can put railings up top of one or two. And some windows, but I can't do the windows right now because I don't have any glass. I've got to go find that, which I haven't, like I said, I haven't ventured far away from camp yet. And then I got interior walls. But what I was wanting to look at was this fence. Because if I could build a fence around my area, then that would help keep out some of these wild animals from just randomly coming in here and attacking me like that wolf did. And that stupid little cute fox. Jeez. And that freaking bear. I tell you what, I've been attacked so far by every vicious animal except for the boar. I've been leaving him alone, but except for the boar, I've been attacked by everything that could possibly attack me, except for those stupid infected people that are coming eventually. And they come on day 10, so I've got just a little ways to go. I got 6 more days to prepare myself for the infected swarm that's coming. Not sure how many there's going to be. But, yeah, that's not going to be fun. Alright, let's finish this deal here. So there's 5, and let's see, is that one over here still here? Alright, good. Alright, so there's that. Now, let's see, what do we need for the forge? Make sure there's nothing around me that's going to attack me. Alright, placeables, others, stone forge. Let's put it kind of back here towards the back. Rotate it just slightly. And that looks good right there. Okay, so we need 25 small stones. Wow. Alright, so these small stones are scattered around the map. There's one right there. They're kind of a light gray color. And they're sometimes easy to spot and sometimes not. And it seems as though they respawn because I've already picked up a bunch of these things around the campsite here. Oh, and here's one of these. I believe it's a cucumber. Yeah, there's a cucumber. So we'll harvest that. Get us some cucumbers. And do I see any more stones? You see, the stones aren't really too obvious, but they are around. There's a stick, so the sticks are around too, and those things respawn also. Let me show you the pickaxe though. Let me show you how that works. So here's one of these big rocks here. I believe this was going to give us some small stones. And I believe you hit it like 6 times. Alright, so there's small stones, and we can pick a bunch of these things up. We'll just go until it doesn't let us pick them up anymore. And we should get, yeah, there's a copper ore, so there's some copper. Alright, so we can't pick any more up. And you'll notice that whenever you pick up a bunch of stones, a bunch of heavy, I can't run anymore. This is as fast as I can go. And I'm doing okay. I could probably use some water and some more stamina, but with the heavy load, this is as fast as I can go. Alright, back for more. Let's go see if that pile of rocks is still there or not. It's probably already disappeared. Oh, look at there, it's still there. Alright, good. I'm not going to pick up quite as many this time because it really weighed me down, that last one. I hope I don't have too many already. That should be good. Oh yeah, okay, we can still run. Yeah, it took a while to get back over here last time, so I'm not going to put as many in my backpack this time. Alright, oh, there's another bear. Good grief. Those things, alright. I'm going to have to figure out some way of, like a fence maybe, but it looked like that bear was trying to attack this, these stairs over here. I wonder, the health still looks good, so he didn't make any major damage. But I tell you, these bears, they need to move on somewhere else. Where'd that bear go? Alright, hopefully he moved on somewhere. Alright, so we need 4 more. I think I've got 4 more in this storage bin. Oh yeah. Right. There we go. So we've got that. Now if I remember correctly, I'm going to have to add fuel. But let's go ahead and put this copper in there. And I guess I should have grabbed the copper from the storage before. So let's grab the copper out of here. And I guess I might as well throw some of these bark chips in there. I don't really have a use for those at the moment other than firewood, you know, for fire. So let's throw that stuff in there. And the bark chips, oh, that almost got us. Okay, cool. So we're going to use the lighter, so let's light that up. We'll get that going. And again, as with everything, you can see the little timer counting down as to when it's going to be finished. Let's see here. Alright, so we're doing okay. Let's get us a fish, though. I'll show you how that works. We're just going to wait off here in the pond and hope that we can snag us a fish. Wait for one to get close. Alright, got him. Alright, so there's a fish. And the way this works is you you can drop the fish on the ground. We'll get over here near the fire. And wow, a tuna, really? In a pond? Okay, so let's harvest that. We'll get the meat off of it, and then we'll use the campfire. We'll throw the meat here on the fire, and we'll drink that. Oh, we got some other meat too. I don't remember what that was. Might have been from that wolf. And might as well eat a cucumber while we're waiting on the meat. Alright, but now we need some water. So let's run over there and get some water. Yeah, see, like I said, that's one of the most tedious things we can do, and I think there's probably another way to do it eventually, because you see here if we use the campfire, it says dirty water 0 out of 200, so it's got to be a way to you know, have a bigger bucket or something to get the water with. You might be able to craft something too. I haven't looked at that yet. Alright, there we go. So we're doing pretty good. Let's see, the last thing I want to do is let's get some more of these logs started for planks, because that does take a little bit. And then let's see how our ingots are doing over here. Oh yeah, they're looking good. So we got our little copper there we go. Our little copper ingots that we can now pick up. It says expand. Okay, that's not doing anything. It says melt copper ore fragments on the forge. Create this item. 5 copper fragments required. So that means we got to put more in there? It's not letting me take them. The expand menu is not doing anything. Okay, so I guess we got to add more in there, because it says 5 copper fragments required, and we only put 2 in there. So we got to go find some more. So let's tell you, let's do that. These big rocks right over here. Here's one. This should give us our copper. So there's one. Where'd the copper go? Well, small stone, small stone. I guess that one didn't give me any copper. Maybe I'm outside my little oh gosh, that's a fox. Okay, well I must have been outside the zone of my copper extraction, so let's go over here and try another one. And I gotta be careful too because I'm about to use up this pickaxe. Aha. Oh wait, no, that's not it. Where's it at? Where's it at? Small stone. Ah, there it is. Okay. Copper. Alright, so let's go put a couple more of these back in the forge. Oh, no, we can't do that. Oh, okay, maybe I must have had to wait a little bit longer or something because it wasn't letting me before. So let's go ahead and get a couple more of those going. Alright. Now I don't have a need for copper at the moment, so I'm going to put those in my little storage box over here. I do have that one, so let's go ahead and throw that one in the backpack. Now, one of the last things I want to do here before we head off for today is I want to work on getting a fence started around the place, because I want to keep some of these animals and who knows what else out of here. But oh, that's right, I can't do that yet because the fence requires rope, and to do rope I have to have, see, that's plant fiber. Where's the rope? Oh, here's rope. Oh, I have to have plant fiber. Okay. Oh, but you have to craft it on the workbench only. That's what it was. Yeah, I knew there was something along those lines. And to do the workbench, see, if I were to put a workbench over here, the workbench I think requires nails. Saw bench, yeah, here's the workbench. So you got to have 10 planks and 10 nails. I don't have nails yet. Yeah, so that's the hold up on that one. I have to have nails, and in order to craft nails, let's see where, resources, others. Okay, nails. All right, so I have to have iron ingots. Okay, so I got to make iron ingots on the forge, and I have to find where on the map is iron. So that requires exploration. So I guess we're just out of luck for now. Alright, well I think this is a pretty good place to end it for today. We had, let's see what we had. We had an encounter with a bear, and then a sneak attack by a wolf, which was not nice. And then we got us a fish, and we built us a forge and got some copper ingots out of it. So I think pretty good day so far. But I'm going to end it here today, and we will come back next time with some more gameplay of The Infected. Thanks for watching. Catch y'all next time.